Hey everybody, Steve here. Here's a project I'm going to be sharing with you for the next couple days. We will be removing this little wood stove that came with the house. We have 9-foot ceilings, and then removing the pipe through the attic above the roof and patching the roof, and then eventually patching the drywall up there. We have a nice break in the weather for the next 4 days, so I'm going to get started. So this is what I got to work on the top side. We have braces up there, braces from a previous chimney mount apparently. There's one down there. Those are some repairs that were done, unfortunately, by me and previous owners. That obviously the flashing and the nailing wasn't so hot on the piece that goes, the flashing that goes from the roof. That was 11 o'clock at night repair, pouring down rain in the middle of February, so it's not pretty. So my first job is to kind of get rid of some of that, peel that back so I can get to the shingles. It's not the greatest condition of roof. I'm gonna have to do the best job I can patch it up. Anyway, that's gonna be my first part of the job to do. That's the view if we had a second story on our house. That's the Willapa River in South Bend. Okay, after a couple hours of work, I was able to get most of the tar peeled off the shingles, expose a few things I knew were there but didn't know the extent of. Like there's an eye bolt that's pretty loose here. This is just in there. That bolt I don't know anything about. There's the flashing. And then of course the chimney needs to be removed, and there's a couple bolts over there. I'll probably have to address that as well. Yes, we need a new roof, but we're trying to take care of a few things that penetrate the roof, like some vent pipes for the bathroom and the kitchen on the other side before we actually do a roof. I'd rather have all that stuff taken care of, moved, and then have the roof installed. So in the meantime, I have to make this thing last. Anyway, on to the next. So after wrestling with a bunch of silicone and getting the flashing off, that's what I got left. That's my hole I got to patch. That's the roofing material I'm going to replace. Luckily it's pretty clean down there, so when I take this stove out, it should be pretty clean. Downstairs, minimal soot. Those are the flashing and the cap that was on the roof. Anyway, that's where I'm at so far. Okay, all the pipe is out. What they have left is everything below the ceiling, and then the ceiling pass-through kit flashing that you see right here. This is originally a cedar shake roof, so there's 3/4-inch boards there that are skip boards with a 1/2-inch overlay of OSB. So I'm going to have to build that up to bring it up to the original, or the same levels everywhere else, roughly 23 by like 15 or so. I'll have to build some framing around inside here so I can just put the sheeting over the top of that before I button that up. Okay, we got the stovepipe out. All that's left is the through the ceiling flashing kit. It's just held up by 4 screws that don't drop down. I'm just gonna leave it in there overnight, so tomorrow I can frame out around it, so I can have some attachment points for a 3/4-inch piece of sheet, and also some for the drywall to attach to. To temporarily seal things up for the night, I cut out a circle from an old Amazon box and put it up there. That'll prevent any of the big anything heavy like insulation from falling down. And finally, I wrapped plastic around the opening to prevent any of our 8-legged little creepy crawlies from coming in from the attic overnight. It's not supposed to rain tonight, but I'm gonna just throw down a layer of plastic and a sheet of plywood over the top of it just for overnight so I can get the permanent fix done tomorrow. Okay, piece of plastic down, plywood over the top of it, screwed down, enough to keep from anything decide to make a nest or inhabit our roof overnight. It's not going to rain tonight, so this will be good enough until I can do a permanent repair tomorrow. Okay, to recap the day, I peeled away the old tar that was patching some of the previous leaks that were around the old chimney pipe. I removed the chimney pipe, removed the interior piping, and that's it for the day. Just to wrap up, it's now just put my tools away and time for some refreshments. Cheers. Have a great day. Bye.